trying to turn the left side into the right side. Right now, I have 3 things on top, and I eventually want it to only be 2 separated by the plus. So that means I'm going to have to get rid of something. I also see a squared and a squared, which my mind should think of what? One of those identities. By the way, if you don't have that paper out, can I steal that? I highly recommend having this paper out at all times. Okay? So when we're answering these, we would just want to find the exact same ones somewhere to get started, which, if you see it, let me know. I think it's down here. So from there, I want to jump to, when I see something squared, I probably want to jump to one of the Pythagorean identities, right? One of those identities is 1 plus tangent squared is secant squared. So I should probably involve that somewhere. Great question. There is no 1 right now. Yeah. So in this one right here, hopefully you can kind of see it. They replace this first secant squared with the 1 plus tangent squared right there. Okay, so that should be the first actual step. As you look at that, what do you see is true about the 2 tangent squareds? They're going to cancel. One's a plus, one's a minus. So they're gone forever. All right. So that top becomes 1 plus tangent all divided by secant. And again, that's because those 2 tangent squareds become 0. So from here, I've got 2 things being added on top. So I'm going to split them apart into 1 plus secant plus tangent over secant. Sorry, 1 over secant plus tangent over secant. And again, if you remember, I'm trying to turn it into sine and cosine.
Did you say sine or plus?
It's a plus. Good question. From here, what would be a good next step, do you guys think? If we converted all the sines and cosines, I'm going to have a bunch of fractions, which is annoying. Sorry.
What about 1 over secant? Is that secant? Yeah, that should be cosine. That should be cosine.
It will be cosine. Yep, it will be. They did it like this, which, what are you going to do? That's one way to do it.
Why did they do that?
They could have made it easier. I don't know why they did that. Now that they got this nasty fraction within a fraction, what do we have to do?
Same change flip.
Same change flip, key change flip, however you want to say it is great. Yep. That's keep flip change, but whatever. Because KFC. Because it'd be Kentucky Chicken Fried, but we'll talk about that later. Okay. So what's going to happen to these 2 cosines? Can we cancel the left cosines? That plus sign prevents that from happening, so you have to do the 2 on the right, leaving you with just cosine plus sine, which is that what we were trying to do in the first place? I think so. And do I have 7 left over? I think so. We are done.